Let's talk about an uncomfortable subject. Let's talk about how we deal with death. What's up, blind viewers? Now, I'm sure when you get to be our age, you've dealt with death a lot. You've probably had family members, loved ones, most likely your parents, and even your peers. And you start thinking about your own mortality and dealing with death. Now, nobody likes to talk about it, nobody likes to deal with it, but I want to talk about it just a little bit and give you my opinion on the way it's kind of a little bit odd to me, the way we deal with death. Now, to me, it's pretty much a big selfish thing if you look at it and you think about it. I mean, when someone dies, what do? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe this. I am sad. Oh, I'm lonely. I can't believe they left me. Oh, what will I do? It's all pretty selfish. You know, yeah, an occasional, he was a good person, or they were this, or they were that, but it's always me, how it makes me feel, what I'm going to be missing, my losses. Very, very selfish. Now, sure, if there's some kind of accident, you know, and someone goes unexpectedly, then it's a little bit different, but it's still all about, oh, I can't believe this happened. I'm sad. Why have they been taken from me? And it's all that kind of stuff. And it's always sad when young people, children die. But especially when you think about older folks, you know, people that would run around and they were on their football team, or they were a cheerleader, or they were top of their academic game, and they had a great job, and they were vibrant, and they were knowledgeable, and they were always quick-witted, and they always had a good time. And then they get to that certain age where things stop working right, mind's not all there, and all kind of problems arise. And you get to that point where it's like, okay, yeah, oh, I can't believe he's about to die. Well, he's 94. You know, come on. We all have an expiration date. All of us. Everybody does. We don't live forever. So it is inevitable. Once you hit a certain age, you got to start thinking, whether it's you or your loved one, yeah, they don't have very long yet. And again, that quality of life, you know, you're born and you go, and then you get, and then it starts to go down. So some of these older folks, they're like, I lived a full life. I did lots of things. I accomplished many things. And now I need help getting up out of bed and across to the dinner table. Life is not fun anymore. Something always hurts. I forget things and everything. So, you know, hey, I'm 96. It's time to go. So why don't we go, he lived an awesome life, lived a full life. Man, he lived till he was like 96 years old. That's awesome. He was a great dude. Let's go party. But no, we don't do that. Oh, I can't believe he's gone. I'm so sad. What will I do? I'm going to miss him. See, the selfish thing kicks back in. And you have people that are sick, have some kind of disease or illness or whatever. And it's just, whether they're young, old, or whatever, I mean, life is horrible. They're going through treatments that make them sick. Everything hurts. It's a burden just to breathe. And yes, as sad as it is, sometimes it is a welcome relief. So that's when all you religious folks, you should take your little sayings that you repeat to everything. That's when you need to apply them and look in the mirror and apply them to yourself. That's right. And I'm not trying to berate anybody or come down on religious folks, but come on, let's face it. You have your go-tos that are good for everything, so apply them to yourself once in a while. Sure, your loved one had an illness and they passed away. They may have even be taken a little too early, but God works in mysterious ways. You're only given what you can handle. We all have our crosses to bear, and the big one that you should always fall back on. They're in a better place now. They're meeting their Father. So why so sad? They had an illness. Their life was crap. They were in pain. Boom. Yes, they died and they are taken from you, but their suffering has ended and they're in a better place. So why so glum? Because, back to the selfish part, I'm going to miss them. Why were they taken from me? What am I going to do? Instead, we should be saying, their pain and suffering is over. They're in a better place. They were an awesome person. They fought through to the end. They never gave up. Remember when he did this? Remember when? Let's party. But no, what do? We put on black and we mourn and we're sad and we play solemn, quiet music and we put the body on display. Or if you're cremated, we get a little urn and we get pictures and we put them all up there so everybody can come view. So, either which way, whether it be the body or whether it be an urn and some pictures, what happens next? Again, the sadness, the crying, oh, wow, me, I can't believe me, why me, I'm, me. And people that didn't come to see you when you're alive are going to come and show up and stare at you when you're dead. Why? Is it for the person that has passed? No. Well, I know I haven't seen him in 20 years, but we were good friends back then. And if I don't show up, what will other people think of me? See? Back to the selfish shit. Well, I got to show up or, people are going to say, why wasn't he here? It's all to save face and it's all about you. So we all go in and we parade up and down and we look at the pictures in the urn and tell a couple I remember when stories, or we look at the body and weep and then we're sad. Then we go sit around and mope and eat some stuff and all go home and take off our suits that we wore for the second time this year, and life goes on. Well, I want to say this. When the untimely event happens where my passing comes and I cease to exist, I don't want everybody moping and whining and wagging their heads and hanging their head low. I want you to remember me. If you were my friend, the times we had when we were young, times we had later on in life, what I did, what I didn't do, tell some funny stories, have some drinks, but whatever, have a party and celebrate me. What I did, not mope around because I ain't here anymore. Because, hey, whether it be the suffering is over, or, man, he lived a nice, long, full life, or, I don't know, sucks at that car hitting. I don't know, but whatever the case may be, don't be sad. Because, remember, I'm in a better place. This BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.